Warning: the following video contains strong language, which may be offensive to some viewers and/or inappropriate for children. The content within this video is intended for mature audiences only. Thank you for your attention.
Yes, good morning. I'm not a happy teddy bear. I'm not happy at all. I'm a little bit perturbed. Good evening, Naina, Eric. While you're here. Sienna. Good morning, everybody. We're going to have a little chat. Yes, we are. And we're going to have a little chat about something that's occurred. Now, maybe some people may want this not mentioned, but I'm the type of person, when you do something like this to someone who's genuinely seeking support and help, and you do this, I'm going to name and shame you. What people have done, this individual's done, it's despicable. Now, I'm going to read you something. I'm going to say it as it is. And to be perfectly honest with you, maybe this is what's fucking needed. Maybe some people need to just be questioned for their conduct and behavior. Why is that, you say? Well, Here's the thing. When you conduct yourself to a point, okay, where you use emotional blackmail, right? We all know. Excuse me, 1 second. Let me just sort this out. Okay. Yes. Please hold. Your call is important to me because we need to sort this out. Right. Let me make absolutely something clear. I've been awake for 25 minutes. I come across a message, and obviously I'm not happy with this message. So it's time to oh God, what's it called? There's a link in chat. This is to support and help Eric Miller to get his mobility scooter. And while we're talking about that, I want you to pay attention to what I'm about to say. Yes. Right. Now, I'm not a hateful person unless you really piss me off. Okay. It's very simple as that. It's very simple as that. Now, things that piss me off: when you lie, when you do something and use emotional blackmail. Yeah. So let me just wake up a little minute. Just give me a couple of minutes to wake up, because if I don't wake up and I do this half asleep, I'll be ripping this guy's limb from limb. Right. Okay. Full transparency. Eric, as we know, has been trying to get this scooter for 2 years now, and we all know that it's been difficult for him. It's been a difficult ride. I mean, he needs about $4.5, $5 grand, right, to get a decent one with every setup and everything else. Okay. Now, he's a former Navy vet. I'm a vet, right? He was being helped by someone else, but they decided to drop him due to guilty by association. We'll put that to one side because that's pettiness. Okay, we're adults here. Now, recently, because he left someone else's stream because he had his own family things to deal with. Okay, and Eric's here. Eric's here to if you want to ask him. Okay, so DK, right, Daniel from, what's that idiot's name? From AKA Panorama Computer, the one who looks like Wurzel Gummidge. He's decided, okay, to use emotional blackmail and basically say, well, that I want a full refund of my donations. And Eric is a God-fearing chap, and he will do that. Anyone who wants their donations back, right, that's their choice. He will then now go through that system. Luckily, one thing is good: there's full transparency, so he will go through that website and do whatever he needs to do. But to emotionally blackmail someone who is in need and then throw that at them, DK, Panorama if you are not welcome in this stream. You are not welcome to contact me. You're not welcome to I don't want to even hear an explanation from you. You're kicking a man down while he's down. I'm not trying to guilt trip you in regards to your donation. That's entirely up to you. That's between you and him. However, just because he left a stream but offered you an open door, an open communication line, so you could contact him and you could talk to him, and then the other night you're actually on his stream talking to him about something else, about a communication device, and now you're doing this. Are you in? I mean, where's your empathy, man? Yeah, that's that. Do you know what? Do you know something? I am starting to see sides of people that everyone has been fooled by all these. Oh, I'm a nice guy. Well, at least I don't. At least I don't do that. At least you know what's coming to you if you come at me. Yeah. At least you know what's coming if you try it with me, because I've got no filter. You'll get it. I've got zero tolerance for people like you. Zero tolerance. You're no better than any of the scumbuckets who treated Eric guilty by association. He's a veteran, simple fact, and should be treated as such. Irregardless if you like me or you dislike me, he should be treated with the utmost respect, just like any other veteran. If you're going to treat any other veteran on these platforms with respect, then do the same for him. One rule for one, different rule for other people. That's your method. But the fact that I'm not trying to guilt trip you. As far as I'm concerned, if you want a refund, that's entirely your right. But the fact that you did it while someone was down, and the fact that he had, right, and he's shown me all the evidence, and there's nothing wrong for him to say, oh yeah, and I'm gonna quote him on just one paragraph, because obviously it's a private conversation. Okay, where is it? Where the fuck is it? Where is it? And I quote, February 4th at 16:41. I left. I've got real life to attend to. So that to me tells me, oh right, okay, then I'll talk to you later then. You absolute scum. You absolute scum. You're trying to, how can you try to hold some emotion? How? Why? So I'm telling you right now, Daniel, aka DK, aka Panorama, fucking whatever you want to call yourself, right? As far as I'm concerned, don't talk to me. You are blocked. Don't talk to me. Don't interact with me. I don't want anything associated to you or anything to do with you. And obviously that same goes for anyone else who likes to kick people while they're down. So you can go and do one. You absolute freaking buffoon. If you, I can't understand. And here's another thing, right? The fact that I'm not going to mention that unless Eric gives me permission to mention the other GoFundMe. I'm not going to mention that because that's I'm not involved, or I don't know about that. But the thing is, if you started up another project and you've closed that down after people already donated, that's fraud. That's theft. Just so you know. It was. So he closed it down, and that's what it caused all this. Well, anyway, we've got the right. Let's look at the positive thing. Okay, Eric, you do what you need to do the refund. right? I'm still going to continue to give people the link to your heavy duty mobility scooter, and basically we're going to continue to campaign. We're going to continue to campaign until we've got the funds, until you've received all the funds that you can get that mobility scooter. Hi, Cheryl. Oh, you haven't missed yet, nothing yet. All right. So basically, you see, this here is the perfect example of what it ought to be on the receiving end of a hate campaign. Right, you're seeing it point blank. Now, as far as I'm concerned, if people have donated to DK or Panorama, whatever he freaking wants to call himself, okay, he needs to clean his background up anyway and get his hair cut. If anyone has donated to the Starlink or whatever GoFundMe that he put up and that he's now taken down, it's entirely up to you if you wish to seek refunds from that, because why would you take it down unless there's, right, okay. All right, so a full refund has been done, yeah, Eric? So he's had a full refund, so we don't have to worry about anything else, no? Right, okay. Okay. Okay, cool. Wow. How fucking disgraceful. I mean, do you know what? Right, over the last few months, I've noticed a lot of disgraceful behavior. And yes, I've noticed certain individuals have even discussed Daniel and his behavior, very erratic, emotional. And I just ignored it because at the end of the day, I don't know the person to make any comment. So I started getting to know the person. I mean, he used to come in here. He would come in here. And the reason I know he used to come in here, because he hasn't come in here no more. Ever since everything happened with those two other idiots. Well, not just them two, but other people as well. And the fact of the matter is that there's a pattern starting to show. Okay, now I find you people who behave like that disgraceful, fucking disgusting, and you should be ashamed of yourself that you are attacking someone who needs help just because that individual interacts with me. That is fucking disgraceful. And then you want to question my empathy and my behavior? I mean, seriously, what freaking train did you come in on? How can you treat anyone, especially a vet, especially a veteran with disabilities? How the hell could you? Where? I don't get it. Oh, he's talking about he's trying to get clout. He's trying to get. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I have always supported Eric. I have always plugged Eric. I have always supported him. He's a veteran. He's family. I may not talk to him a lot, but when we do talk, we talk. Absolute scum. Absolute scum. So basically, everything that Eric's collected over the last year probably has gone. That's despicable. That is despicable. Well, right, I've decided. Screw it. Once I get to 700 subscribers, I'm going to monetize it, because one way or the other we need to get that mobility scooter, and if that's going to be basically, that's the only way we can do it. So I'm telling you now, once 700, I'm going to go monetize, and then basically we'll go from there. and then I'll keep a public record of exactly what's coming in, what's going on. And then basically I'll try my best to sort this. This is ridiculous, this. And now you're going to see what a real fucking vet does to support another vet. So here you got it today. I am going to monetize at 700. Well, I can only partially monetize. What a disgusting way to fucking... How did... 1 second, I need to blow my nose. Oh, it's pissing me off now. What an absolute fucking scum. How can you do that? How can you, how can I put it? I mean, we've seen how the grifters, how freaking the crampons and the swamp lizard and all these people have, done it. It's like it's like an epidemic that people use GoFundMe's and fundraisers as blackmail tools or as emotional fucking tools. At the end of the day, here's what you should do. If you're going to set up a GoFundMe or a FundMe or any type of fundraiser, set it up yourself, because then only you, right, are responsible and in charge of that fundraiser. No one else. Don't give anyone access. You have control of it. That way, people cannot turn around and say, "Oh, you're ripping people off." No. And the fact that, go to my happy place. Go to my happy place. Go to my happy place. The first time I saw that, Eric, it was at 300 or so. Or 400, I don't know. I'm sure it was. So it's gone up and now it's gone back down again. Thanks to one absolute clown who wants to play emotional teddy bear. Right, okay. Well, Eric, I was going to make it a surprise, but obviously that surprise has gone out of the window. And if you don't believe me, ask Nimrod. It's too late now. I may as well finish off what I was saying. Basically, my intentions is to go once I monetize. It's not the first month or the second month. It's like after a couple of months, right? Is collect whatever I get, right? And I was just going to donate it to you. But obviously that's gone out the window. So there you go, guys. I need to get to 700 plus, and then I'm going to monetize. I wasn't going to monetize while all this court case was going on, but this is just stupid now. This is just stupid. This is just fucking people being emus, emotional wrecks, being emus. But Eric, don't worry about it. We'll figure something out. Trust me. I assure you this. Heed my words. You will get that scooter, one way or the other. They'll sort it out if you basically, because they do it automated. So once you start sending the refund, right, they'll do it automated. You just need to give them the dates and how much he donated, and then send them everything back. What an absolute. So there you go, people. It even happens to the best of them. What a shameful act. And I'm not trying to guilt trip you. No, I'm just trying to make absolutely sure that everyone knows what type of person you are. You absolute snake. You're no better than half of them. Actual fact, I'm glad this has come to the surface because I was out on debating. I was out on with the jury on about you, Daniel. Right? Because when I first met you, whining and complaining about people picking on you. And then I saw your behavior and I was like, yeah, you remind me of someone else. Yeah, you remind me of Max a lot. So you're no longer welcome here. And if any mod sees him come in here, right, in any shape or form, you are to remove him. He is no longer welcome in my stream or anywhere. I sat. When was it in Nimrod last week? What was it last week? I said it. That it was going to be a surprise, but fuck. Yeah. Oh well. Yeah. Yeah, that's pissed me off. That is. Do you know, I've never asked anything in my life. Never. I never will, but it's the first time. It's the first time. Well, I haven't asked. I haven't. That's not really asking, is it? That's fact. That's pointing a fact out. How the hell? Why? Why would you do something like that? Why would you behave in such a way? And the fact that, and the fact that he was on your stream the other day talking, like nothing. There was no indication whatsoever. This is where you should be. You should never trust anyone until you see a sign or your gut tells you can trust them. It's oh, hello, Snowflower. Sorry, I didn't see you coming. Yeah, I am so pissed off right now. I am trying so hard not to say something. See, I'm not like other people. I'll name and shame you for what your actions and for what you've done. But to kick someone while they're down, especially knowing full well the history that this has been going on for 2 years, that even the VA won't help the man. So he's putting his hand out to the human beings around him, to ask for a little bit of support and a little bit of help. And then when you donate that help, and when you give, and actual fact, donations technically you should be able to get a refund on them. But this is what people are like. Eric is a true warrior. He's the one. He's got no problem going, here you go. Because in the Bible it says, give them the other side. If someone slaps you in the face, just turn the other cheek. But what you have done here, and I've seen the proof, and I'm not going to put it up. It's despicable. I'm not going to give you that bit of clout. From what I've seen, you are despicable, to say the least. You scum. To kick someone. What is it with you freaking weak, spineless muppets who think it's okay to kick people while they're down? Why? And Eric, I'm just reading the rest of your messages. No, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. You have every right to say if his doings are, his actions hurt you. No, you're not in the wrong. Yeah, like he claims on his streams to talk it out, and as you see, yes, you did. And to be perfectly honest with you, I wouldn't give that information out. I would delete. Yeah. Wow. Well, anyway, guys, tonight, all right, tonight it is a Let's Help Eric campaign. So what I want one person to go to. I want one person each to go to 5 people, right, who are not associated with this what the hell's case, or not associated with what, right, and send them the link, right, of Eric's mobility scooter. Okay. And then what you do is then ask them to send it to another 5 and another 5. All right. And send that out. Don't worry about me getting to 700 subs or plus. Right. Just get his link and then pass it forward. Let's get this campaign on the road. Let's do this presidential campaign going. Right. Let's make Eric famous. Let's make him famous. Let's make him so famous that even President Trump will want part of it. All right, let's push it. Let's get out there. Send it to the veterans. All right, send it everywhere. Keep pushing it. Okay, let's do this. Let's see how quick we can get this done. All right, let's prove to all these negative and hateful and spiteful and jealous and greedy people that all it takes is one message. Right, and then spread it out, disseminate the world with Eric's plight. It's gone on for 2 years, for crying out loud. Let's do this, and keep on doing it every day. Okay, don't worry about me, or don't worry about my subs or anything else. At the end of the day, I'd rather grow naturally than but that's what I was going to do, Eric, just so you know. Yeah, that was my plan, so you're aware. And unfortunately, I said that plan, I mentioned this plan to other people. And yeah, but that was going to be my plan, because the thing is, I did say that I was going to donate and pay it forward to like homeless and charities like Combat Stress and stuff like that. Yeah. But let's get this done. Let's get this done. Anything after that is a bonus. Right? Let's get him this scooter. Okay. A normal heavy duty scooter, not some sort of freaking truck. But let's get this done. I am so sick and tired of people playing emotional blackmail, trying to control people's lives by this. Right? So here I put to you every single person in this chat and outside this chat, all 41 of you. Okay? Let me ask you a question. If you were in this situation after 2 years plus, and you needed something to be able to be mobile, to be yourself again, to have mobility, to have that freedom, you would expect to be helped, wouldn't you?
and to receive that help with no agendas, no add-ons, just receiving help from another human being or human beings who care about what's going on, with no attachments, nothing, no emotional attachment, nothing. If you would want that, then yeah, I know I hinted on my stream. I know I hinted. I didn't realize you catched on that quick. So yeah, I'm not in a rush to be honest with you. I'm not in a rush to get 1,000, but yeah, yeah, at 700, I'm going to go monetize. We need to sort this out, and I'm going to keep a record of the account, and excuse me, yeah. This is I just can't get my head around it. You know what I need to do? I need to calm down now. I need to listen to a tune. And there's only one tune I can listen to.
Trooper riding in the night, heart of gold but ready to fight, standing tall doing what's right, shining truth like a firelight, daddy's wisdom running deep, taught me promises I gotta keep, breaking chains, leaving pain behind, calling out the crooked kind. Oh, the truth cuts through the lies, no more secrets in
Yeah, sorry. Sometimes even I need to chill out. By the way, is the music too loud? Music too loud? Let me turn it down a bit. Can you hear? There you go. There you go. I hope you can hear me with the music in the background. Can we have a sound test? Can you tell me if you can hear me or the music too loud or? Ladies and gentlemen, Spawn Trooper Rides Again by DJ Ratters Remix. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Spawn Trooper WW16 on frequency 106.5. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning, world. This morning's news, let's just chill out and have some fun with the song, and we'll talk to you right soon after. Yes. Autobots, roll out.
Where shadows creep, truth rings out, it cuts so deep. Ain't no price to make me sell. Standing strong, I know too well. Oh, the truth cuts through the lies. No more secrets in disguise. Second chances, they wear thin. Spawn Trooper rise again.
And good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the show on W615 with your host, Spawn Trooper, coming from the United Kingdom. And this morning, the weather is cold, it's damp, and cloudy. So, for your wake-up call, let's have some fun. Let's have a coffee, and let's have life. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Anyway, so what did I do? Press the wrong button. There you go. Let's go back to what could go fucking wrong. Hi, SMS. Oh, SMS, SMN. There you go. Hi there, buddy. Yeah. So, yeah. I wonder, one thing's for sure, I don't think Ratters is going to be very happy, because Ratters, he does have a big heart. So, yes, the monster's going to wake up. Yes. Oh, I have got a message. Whoever sent me that message, unsupported attachment. This attachment has may been removed, or the person who shared it may not have permission to share it with you. Oh, oopsie. Why you always lying? I know that song. That's a really good song, actually. But anyway, where was I? What was I doing? Where's everything? I'm getting messages from everywhere. Yeah. What the Manskin, douche manskin. Good morning, Mitch. I did, mate. Hang on a second, guys. I need to blow my nose. I need to blow my snout. I'm fucking sitting here, and I'm sitting here and I'm talking. I'm like, why is no one responding? Because I know it takes a while for the latency and everything. And then I looked down and I went, oh shit, I'm still muted. Oh, that's too funny. Yeah, but but okay, right. Okay, I'm going to mention this one more time just because I feel like it. I know that one of you or someone in here or someone outside is putting a thumbs down. Look, don't attack a stream that is for the benefit of someone else. Okay, if you don't like me, fine, but don't attack a stream when it's for the benefit of someone else, because what you're doing, you're not just attacking me, but you're attacking them. And this stream is dedicated to Eric, to help him and support him and help him get the mobility scooter. So out of common courtesy, right, would you stop hitting the thumbs down? I know it doesn't affect anything, and it really doesn't, okay, because the thumbs up actually outweigh it by miles.
but the fact that you're doing it to make a point, okay, I don't care. But when it comes to the support or charity or to someone, okay, please have the common courtesy to not do that. Thank you. Now you can go back under that rock you called in from. There you go. I don't. No. It's just a blanket bombing. I mean, blanket message. I'm just trying to put it out there. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please do. Oh, that's brilliant. That is brilliant. I have just received a private message. Thank you so much to the person who just contacted me. Thank you so much for that. Thank you so much. Yeah. This is our goal now. This is our goal, right? Is to, is to help a veteran, a fellow vet, is to help that individual. Yes. Yes, you will be helped. What is happening? I forgot what I was doing now. What was I doing? Oh yeah, I know what I was doing. Yeah. Yeah, this stream is dedicated for Eric. This is dedicated to his fundraiser to get the mobility scooter. And Eric, we are going to do that. We are going to get it. That I can assure you of. It is my mission now. Yes. Well, I don't think I've ever did a thumbs down. And no. Here's the thing. Okay, thumbs down won't affect. It won't affect. People think it will in the long run, but it doesn't. Okay, what it is just people being anal. Now I've on one thumbs down, I've got 17 on one of my videos. Right, it's because the thing is when you get thumbs down, you know that you're hitting the truth. Right, and it just shows that the more they put the thumbs down, the more you know that you're hitting a nerve. You're hitting the truth. So all they're doing is just confirming that I'm right. So the more they thumbs down, the more I'm right. So it's as simple as that. The second thing is, it's because if they don't like the individual, they will try to affect that individual. But what they're doing, they're not affecting me at all, because one, I'm not monetized. Two, I don't nothing stops me from saying what the truth is, because at the end of the day, the truth needs to be out there. Now, I have an opinion, I have an insight on stuff, and I will give that opinion, and I will verbalize that insight. But tonight, it's all about Eric. It's all about his mobility scooter. It's about everything that's happened to him. The fact that Daniel, aka Panorama program, whatever it's called, the fact that he, just because Eric needed to go away on an unrelated thing, he then turned on him and then asked for a refund. Fine, that's not a problem. It's the fact that there's not just one fact. There's multiple factors. DK is an emotional guy anyway, right? Two, he likes the attention. Three, the fact that he's using emotional blackmail. All right, because Eric needs that mobility scooter. He needs that mobility. He needs to be able to freely move around, right? And if this was a con or anything else, why would you do it for 2 years? And it's not, because at the end of the day, right? I've spoken to him privately, and I've spoken to him ever since I've met him. The fact that you've got a person going, I want my donations back. Okay, do you know what? Donations should not be refundable. They should not be refundable. I believe that donations should not be tips. Yes, if you're going to give someone a tip or anything, right? But donations should not be refundable.
But on the second hand, if you're grifting and ripping people off, yeah, then you sort of I'm contradicting myself, because when people rip someone off, then they should be, yeah. So, but it's like a very grey area. That's why on some platforms it's better to get tips than donations, because if you get donations, right, yeah, it's a different ball game. But the thing is, right now, our goal is to get this scooter, and that is now our mission. So anyone who cares 1 ounce about what I say, right, I am hereby requesting, I'm putting a CC1 out to all call signs. Spread the word. Let's spread the word. Let's get it out there. Let's get Eric the help that he needs. Right? Let's mobilize. Let's mobilize. Let's mobilize. Let's do what they did in the First World War, Second World War, and every single conflict they mobilized, right? And they called up troops, and the troops went freely, right? So let's repay that. But then again, I signed that dotted line. I really enjoyed signing that dotted line. Oh yes, yes. Yeah. I wonder how long it'll take us. Yeah. What's going on? Who's got a warning? Who's getting a warning? Uh-oh. What did he get? Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Okay, calm it down. Let people say what they want to say, all right? But at the end of the day, okay, paint chip, don't come back. Not interested in the negativity. All right, instead of, you're not gonna play that game here. There's not going to be emotions or emotional blackmail going on, regardless of what Eric or what anyone says. It doesn't matter, right? Eric's done nothing wrong, and trust me, I've sat with Eric for hours, and we've chatted about everything. So trust me, you're not saying anything I don't already know. So please don't come back in here, right, trying to play the blame game. It's not happening. It's nothing about the blame game. Daniel's not welcome here, right? And obviously the same goes for you. If you want to do the blame game, you can do it somewhere else, right? Which is probably going to happen, right? Daniel and all you guys are going to do exactly the same what everyone else has done. Okay, when people stand up against you and they're not scared of standing up and calling you a fuckwit, or calling you a pleb, or a cockwomble, or a spankwomble, whatever you want to be called, like, yogurt stain. I don't care. Okay, this is not about he said, she said. This is about the fact that people use emotions, and that's exactly what's happened here. But don't worry, Daniel will receive his his donations back. Okay, because that's the way Eric is, and we're just going to campaign, and we're going to try and get Eric that scooter, which is now our mission. As simple as. And any vets out there, if any veterans are out there, you know what to do. You've just been given a CC1. And if for you civilians, a CC1 stands for Collective Call 1. That means you have multiple radio signal call signs under one collective call. So it could be like A company, B company, support company. It could be different companies, right? It could even be different arms. So, yeah. So, I presume that Paint Chip, you're the one who put the thumbs down. So thanks very much for, not actually opening your eyes and stepping out of the box and realizing this is not about an individual. This is about a case of helping a individual be able to be more mobile. Eric, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't even fall for it. Don't even fall for it. Don't even fall for it. Don't even chew on it. That's what they want. They want a reaction. Don't give them a reaction, as simple as. And you're in this stream, and I am going to verbalize everything. Don't give them the reaction, because that's what they want. And it's not just them. It's multiple people who sit on their platforms, think they're better than people. And they go, hi, hon. Hi, sis. Hi, darling. Hey, brother. How you doing? All that crap. No. World of reality here. Oh, no. Guilty by association, Mitch. No. That no longer, no. And hasn't done for a while. Hasn't done for a while. And he used, that certain channel used me as an excuse. But, so this has been going on for a while. Way before all that shit happened. That I can tell you for a fact. So I was just used as a scapegoat. So again, but don't worry. The truth is coming out. The truth is coming out because humble pie must taste really good. But yeah, don't worry about it. Yeah. So Eric, we got you, dude. We got you. Ooh, the boss is awake. Did my queen sleep okay?
Yes.
Good. Kettle was boiled. You can boil it again. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Here's a word of advice. Just a very quick word of advice. It's got nothing like here's one thing you people need, and I'm not talking about the people who actually do care about what's going on here. I'm talking about the people who actually try to stir the shit, who try to how can I put it? Try to twist the truth. Let me tell you something right now. All right, no one gives a crap about your opinion. No one cares about your fake bravado, your fake ego. Right? No one cares about the little platform you stand on, right? Irregardless who you are. Now, over the last few months, right, the true colors have come out to show. And here's the thing. A lot of people's true colors have come to show, but have a guess what? Mine haven't changed. I haven't changed one bit. I will still call you an arsehole if I think you're an arsehole, and I will call you a great person if you're a great person. I have cut down on swearing a little bit. I don't know if anyone's noticed that, but that's by and by. But the fact of the matter is that you people who want to cause the drama and want to attack people on not just on a personal level, but on such a way that you're trying to destroy their reputation, like you tried to do with me, but you failed because there's still a lot to come. There is still a lot to come. I am doing a lot of going through all my messages over the last year. So trust me, there's a lot to come yet. I haven't even fucking warmed up yet. If people think that everything has sort of calmed down and stopped, ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you something now. I haven't even warmed up. I haven't even started yet. Because people made one mistake. They lied to you about me. And they fabricated stories about me. considering I opened up to them. And if you're thinking about the certain people, then that's entirely up to you. You need to come to the realization that if I'm going after someone or if I got a problem with someone, I will name them. They don't scare me. Remember that. When I say those people, I'm talking generically. So stop thinking it's about you. Good morning, Mama Joe. How are you? It amazes me how paranoid some people are, how self-insecure some people are. Do you know when I first... Yeah, it has, Smitch. It's got everyone going crazy. And here, this is what I've been saying from day one. Don't allow your emotions to be involved. If you start getting emotional, turn it off. Walk away. Don't get emotionally involved. And look what's happened. How many times have I said, don't allow your emotions to control your actions? How many times? Multiple times. I've been saying this multiple times. Stop allowing your emotions. And look, everyone. People say, "Oh, well, you got emotional." No, I got frustrated. The thing is, like, there's a difference between me getting emotional. Yeah, when my friend's mother passed away, yeah, I got a little bit emotional. I was a bit down. I'll be honest, I was a bit down. But I'm only human. I'm a human being, for crying out loud. Yeah, right. They're saying good morning, darling. Yeah, she says good morning back. All right. But if you look at everything that's been going on about the back and forth, everything has been emotional. It's all been an emotional action. You can't call me that. I'm not this. I'm not that. Oh, no, that. Right. But when you sit there for a couple of days and you watch an individual, you know when they're playing the sympathy card. You know that they're trying to go, oh, let me sleep. You know, I'm a sweet prince. I'm a sweet princess. All right. Or they, oh yeah, I've done this. I've done, and you can see it. And at the end of the day, it's entirely up to you if you want to accept that type of individual. Because the only way you're going to learn about an individual is to get to know them properly. Now, I know people here. I've known people here for quite a few months. Do I trust them all the way? No. And I would expect the same thing back. But the thing is, I will never, ever, right, use emotion. If people use emotions on me, I just go, okay, whatever. And I just back away. I just go quiet. I just to keep myself to myself. But if I have done something wrong and I was emotional and I reacted and I was pissed off and I just did something because I was angry at something or someone, I will always come back and say, do you know what? I was out of order. I shouldn't have done that. I was emotional, blah, blah, blah. But to come into this stream and attack Eric, considering that he's the one that needs the support and help, and you want to do that, hey, paint chip, go fuck yourself. And while you're at it, take Daniel with you. You absolute scum sock. Where are you? How can I? Yeah, there you go. Right, done. Absolute scum bucket. Yeah, do you know what? And then you wonder why you what? All right, I've got to make evening meds. They knock me out. All right, Shell. You take care, sweetheart. You have a good night, and I'll see you soon. Okay, you be good and tuck yourself in. Have a good night. Here's the thing. There are a group of people or certain people
on this platform, and not just on this platform, on Rumble and different platforms, you are not doing yourself any favors. You are not representing yourself, your culture, your country the way. I mean, I'm an arsehole. I get that. Okay. But I'm a nice arsehole. I'm a nice arsehole. I will help anybody and support people. But the fact that what's happened to Eric is despicable. Erica, good morning. Yes, we are both good. Yeah. Yes, we're both good. 1 second, I got blowing nose again. You. Yeah, sorry about that. My nose is blocked for some reason. I can't figure out why. Oh, God, you know that nasal thing you can get? Remember the mic? Yeah, I know. I keep on blocking my nose. You know, one of these days I'm going to forget to turn on the mic, and then you're just going to sit here, and people are going to be talking, say, hey, Spawn, you okay? Yeah, why? And I'm going to be responding, and then it's going to, yeah, and that's going to happen every time. That's good to know, kid. That's good to know. All right, because this is the thing is when you come in here, this is your space as well. All right. And when you guys are having conversation, sometimes I talk about a topic and I look over into chat and because the thing is, if you highlight my name, if you at Spawn Trooper, then I'll look over like Verica's done. And I'm like going, and then obviously I got concentration of the chat, and some of the conversations are brilliant. I know you got a couple of troublemakers. Like, don't worry, I'm going to have some more space at the back of the class soon. Yeah. Looking at you, Nina, Noshua, and Gail, you three, watching you. But as I said tonight, today's stream is dedicated to Eric. Okay, is dedicated to him and to his campaign to get his scooter, his mobility scooter, so he has more mobility. Okay, so actual fact, that's a different way around. So fuck off. Bye bye. I told you. I warned you. Don't come in here. All right, trying to, no. Sorry, no. You're not going to do that. You're not going to do that. You're not going to do that. If you guys are sitting on the outside wanting to hate, all right, let me tell you something right now. All right, now that you brought up Vet Nation, okay. Now I don't have anything against Mike when he does anything charity, when he does anything about campaign and everything else. All right, that's what he stands for. Right, he is a charitable organization to support veterans. Okay, so why is he dropped Eric Miller, who is a Navy veteran, because he talks to me? Right, we're not talking about personal insights or anything else. Okay, I'm talking about what you stand for. Okay, we've heard what Veteran Nation has said. We've heard what Daniel has said, but we've heard what Veteran Nation. Now, Mike is someone who is supposed to be looked up to. He's a former officer. He runs a charity over the last 4 years. Brags about how many people he's helped.
But because and then he involves his personal feelings, his emotions, because one person happens to talk to me, also a veteran of 30 plus years. So here's my take on this. All right. If I started a veteran charity right now and I decided, right, this is about veterans only, why would I behave the way he has behaved as a veteran and a representative of a charity organization for veterans? So if you're going to come in here, Bill, Metal, whatever, Paint, Chip, whatever, Daniel, whatever, if you're going to come in here and you're going to put people's names in here, like I said, I'm not scared of using people's IDs and names, then I will. But when it comes to emotional blackmail, when it comes to representing, then fucking represent or keep your mouth shut. Because the deceit, the hate I have got towards Mike for exactly that. He is a veteran. He served in the fucking National Guard, whatever. Right? He was a desk jockey. He even admitted he never went behind the wire. But he is representing a veteran charity. And therefore veterans. So therefore it's a carpet bombing type of event. It is generic. It means that you represent all veterans, male and female and other, Navy, Air Force, Marines, Army. All veterans are to be treated equally. But Eric didn't. Eric didn't get treated equally. Eric got treated with GBA. So you want to come in here and you want to attack a veteran who is helping another veteran who got dropped and refused to be helped and refused to get help or refused help. Fucking, let me get the words right. Who was refused help from one specific individual who stands for helping veterans. So who is trolling who here? Who? You brag and go on. And here's the thing. Veteran Nation, aka Mike Arthur, right, is a officer or former officer in the US Marines. Okay? Full-time National Guard, who cares? The fact that he is a veteran and he was an officer, right, he should know better about the core values. Now, if you want to attack me or you want to say whatever you want to say, one thing you can't take from me is my integrity and my ethics. If I had a charity and I was running a charity like he does, and I treated another veteran like that, you guys would fucking hate on me like it would be a new hobby. But he gets treated differently. Why is that? Because he's got the gift of the gab. Because he knows exactly what to say. But no one is looking at the actual factual actions that he's done. He took a veteran who he was supporting. It was all nicey. And way before I called him and her out on their bullshit. Way before that, right? The helping stopped. And then you want to make accusations and God knows what, then play the sympathy card. Oh, I do this for veterans. Like how many veterans have come in that stream? We've got Roy, we've got Mitch, we've got Joseph, we've got me, we've got Eric. That's just that's just 4 or 5 people I know of. Right? I know of multiple other veterans. But Eric gets dropped like a sack of shit because he talks to me. And then you guys want to come in here and want to stir the shit up? Really? You want to bring Veteran Nation and Daniel up? Really? You are fucking despicable
just for even thinking of coming in here and mentioning those two idiots. I've got no respect for either of them. None whatsoever. Their actions speak louder than their words. Your Honor, members of the jury, I rest my case. I'll be right back. I need to go to the bathroom. Right, I've returned it. Good morning, Lisa. You missed it. Go back half an hour and you'll fucking, yeah. Lisa, we're doing a event. Basically, by the time I get to 700 subs, I am going monetized so we can help Eric. I already gave away the secret. And 2, grab Eric's link, spread it, get it out there, disseminate it to everybody. All right, and everything that I've said, all right, I've got no problem. You want to go toe to toe with me? Let's do it. Okay, but make sure you bring your gum shield with you. All right, because at the end of the day, I am so sick and tired of people trying to use emotional blackmail or trying to play these mind games. But you're so shit at them and you're so stupid at them that you can't even figure out that what you're doing. You're just giving me ammunition. And coming into my stream and mentioning those 2 idiots, you definitely gave me fucking ammunition. Okay, because at the end of the day, now I'm going to discuss anybody. Do you know what I thought? I watched everyone, you know, choose sides and act emotionally and everything else. And you know what? It affected me for about a day. And then it came on to the realization, go, well, hang on a minute. So if I go, they really messed my mind up. They really. If I did that every day in, day out, do you know how many people I'd get? I'm not one of these people. I don't need your likeness. I don't need you to like me. What I need is you to just be yourself, like yourself. Mitch, you don't have to apologize, dude. You don't have to apologize for one bit. This is my whole point, fella. You don't have to apologize for one bit. The actions of people speak louder than words. Okay? You have every right to discuss anything you like as long as it's not, you know, weird shit. Okay? All right? And here's the thing. This is why individuals don't like me, because I'm not scared of saying it as it is. And yes, he has. Yes, you have, Eric, on multiple occasions. And this is what a lot of people don't know. Right? And I'm not going to go into those conversations, and nor is Eric. We're both not going to discuss the conversations we've had privately. Okay? Irregardless of what's been said, there it is between him and I. Okay? It's just like other people. There's conversations I've had with other people privately that have nothing to do with out here. Okay? And I mean heartfelt heartfelt conversations. I've even been introduced to family members. Okay. And, and I try to be as polite and respectful as I possibly can, but I'm Welsh. What do you expect? But, but the thing is to treat a fellow veteran like something was dragged, like something you've dragged in underneath your shoe. That's despicable. And I'm never, ever, ever, ever going to show this individual any respect whatsoever. But then again, I sort of lost respect for him anyway, before all that shit happened, before fucking emotional fucking train wreck came in. But at the end of the day, it's not about them. It's not about all that shit. It's about Eric tonight. It's about getting that message out there. It's about getting him that heavy duty mobility scooter, so he has the ability to move, and then we can move on. And then after that, once that's settled and everything's done, then we can go and help someone else. We can help Aussie Joe. We can help Sergeant Mitch or Roy. We can help someone else. All right, that's the mission. Is to basically be ourselves, enjoy each other's company, and have fun while I play a game or drive a truck into a wall, whatever, right, or fly planes, and enjoy having the conversations. Now, if you're going to come in here, and I know for a fact, they're sitting out there listening. I know for a fact, if you come in here and you attack someone, and I don't care what your opinion is, because your opinion is based on emotions, not facts. If you come in here, you're yeeted. Because I've got a couple of really good mods, and some of those mods, all right, are my lionesses, and I assure you, they will not hesitate. They will not hesitate. And Eric is a mod, and I don't care what people say. Veterans, right? I decided to change that rule because of what's happened. Because now you have to gain my trust. I don't care. I really don't care about the emotional stuff, because this is the biggest issue about people. When people get emotional, right, shit starts going wrong. And perfect example, within 5 minutes you had two people there, probably the same person, but I don't care. Right? It's not about your emotions. Right? It's about the facts. It's about the facts. Who's Snow? Oh, come on. Right, but like I said, the mission now, I am offering you this mission. The mission now is for you guys, all right, to spread the word, disseminate the support. Let's get this sorted, and let's see if we can get me to 700 plus. Let's get past 700, because I know what people are going to do. And then I think it's best if I monetize just for the super chats and stuff, and I don't care. That's going to go that'll go into the pot. Like I said, I do want to get Restream completely. I don't want this free one. I want to get the proper one so I can actually work. I'm going to see if DJ Rats can take some time. I'm going to ask him to help. I'm going to ask him for some help. And I'm going to set up a proper intro and a proper thing, because I want to have two intros. I want one for gaming and one for live streaming. Prisoner number 42 reporting who's spraying. Prisoner 32. Oh, right. Okay. You've been promoted. Right. Okay. Spawn, go and check. Go and check what? What are you on about? Go and check. Go and check what? What am I checking? Pull the fundraiser link up. Why? Snow. um, um, wow. Wow. You, Snowflake, you are probably, yeah, you, Snowflower, deserve. I've already told Rattus, so basically I've sent him I've sent him a screenshot of you and that, and I assure you, you are gonna have many songs sung of you. I feel like for a second there, I felt like a Klingon. Then you, thank you so much, Snowflower, ladies and gentlemen. Snowflower has basically brought up the fundraiser to heights that even I was. Yeah. So Eric, you know what to do, don't you? Okay, well, yeah, you keep. Here, here's the thing. Obviously do the refunds that we discussed earlier on. All right, it's only and then we'll carry on campaigning. All right, until we've hit the mark, and then if it goes above or below, whatever. All right, but start contacting the companies for about the heavy duty scooter. Yeah. But make sure it's a four wheel to make sure it's you can do both on and off. And Snowflower, um, I am absolutely no, I'm not okay. I just received a message. I mean, like Snowflake, when you take pressure off, when people try really hard to help someone and try to do the right thing, and then an angel like you just walks in and goes, "There you go." It's a must, Snowflower. I'm a veteran myself, and at the end of the day, I have integrity. My ethics and my integrity and my core values would not allow me to walk away from this. And I don't care what anyone says. I really don't care. As long as you don't get a disco ball, Eric, I really don't care. As long as you start planning about the heavy the scooter and everything else, mate. Okay, and just keep Snowflower, keep us updated, and I'm going to continue to keep the link up. I'm going to continue doing everything until you tell me otherwise. Um, wow, wow. Well, I tell you one thing, Snowflower, your fella. I mean, what was he? Was he army? Oh yeah, 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 yeah. Snowflower. I just remembered. You get a song written about you. by Rattus. I mean, there's no one who's going to beat that bid. That donation. There's Navy. So there's sailors, seamen. That's Army. I know a song about the Navy, but he's up there. He's in the galley right now, sitting back watching you, and I think he'd be really proud of you and everyone else who've supported Eric. And it's that integrity. I'm actually gobsmacked. I'm absolutely gobsmacked. I don't even know what to say. Look, I've even got it on intermission. What the? Yeah. So yeah. Do you know there's one thing I've learned is that you can't blame a whole country or a whole culture for the behavior of individuals, of a minority of individuals. And every time you come to the point where you start to dislike the culture or the country, someone just blows all that out of the water and proves them wrong and you wrong, and just proves that there is humanity somewhere. And here's a hint to anyone about when it comes to supporting when you try to support someone. Okay, when you my brain's just gone. Ugh. I really don't know what. I really have not a clue what to say. Bless you, darling. I really don't know what to say. You still served, SON. You still served, dude. Hang on a minute. Let me talk amongst yourselves first. One second. Yeah, see, it won't do it. It won't do it with the 5 in there. Let me try this way. All right, let me try a different way. One second, guys. I'm just doing. Oh crap! What did I just do there? Let's see. Talk amongst yourselves because aha. Right, we're gonna do that one, and then we're gonna go like that, and then we're gonna go like that. That's weird. I put that. What the? No, right, let's do this one. Let's see what happens there. What the? So I'm just trying to do. 1 second. I'm just trying to. There you go. That's what I'm after. Let's see if it doesn't work. Then, oh, damn it! Come on, I need. It gets a snow flower. See, it'll get snow flat. Ow! Come on. This thing hates me. Let me fantasy. There you go. Let's do this one. Do you know what? Let's get rid of the 5. Let's get rid of the 5. Let's see what happens here. Oh, I got no. No, that's okay. That's weird. Okay, that's scary, but okay. Okay, superheroes. Do 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 do. Do. Okay. See that? Right, love you. Drive carefully. Let me know when you get in, yeah? Right, I've got a little gift coming towards you, Snowflower. Just bear with me a sec. And then you can tell me what one you like. All right, so yeah. Okay, that's a bit anime, right? Yeah. Please hold. Your call's important to me. Why is it doing? Oh, it is animate. I'm an idiot. Right, let's try this one. Oh, yeah. Okay, that's weird. You got forfeit. No, right. Okay. Why is your hand like that? All right, let's try one more. I'm actually making you a gift, Snowflower, so you're gonna love this one. So hopefully, you will enjoy this if it works. I'm trying to. So I figured out it works with that. So let's see if it. No, that doesn't. No, that doesn't work. No. See, it keeps on. As soon as you put that in, it doesn't. Okay, so if I take Snowflower, no, let me take that out. Sorry, sweetheart, but for some reason that. Right, I hope you're ready for these because I am gonna. Right, okay, I'm gonna do one more. Okay, right. So we're gonna do a couple of them. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Oh, let's do Renaissance. Oh, you're gonna love these. So far, you're gonna love some of these. Oh boy, you're gonna love some of these. Let's go there. Let's do this one. Let's very quickly. Oh God. Right. Okay. Right. A couple more. Right. What should we do? Should we do watercoloring? Let's do fantasy. No, we got that money. Got that one. Got that one. Got that one. Grotesque. No, we're not going to use grotesque. We got that one. We got photography. We got that. Oh, gladiator. Yes, gladiator. Because you are a warrior. All right, that's not. Yeah. No. Right. Okay. One more. Let me see if I can find a very. Oh yes. Renaissance fresco generator. Yes. Oh yes. You see, this is a bit religious though. It's a bit risque. Generate Renaissance fresco. Right. Okay. Right. Let me just get these, and then I'll. Right. Okay. Right. Just bear with me a sec, guys. I need to do this for a second. So please bear with me. Talk amongst yourselves, because obviously I don't want to get all this. Right. Okay. So there's some nice pictures coming, and then basically you let me know what you want. Right. See all images. Okay. Let's start off with. Okay. Let's start off with snow. No. All right. Let's get you the basic ones first. Right, let's go like that one. Right, okay, so that can go there. What's this one here? Oh, no, I don't need that one. I can delete that one. Right, we'll delete that one as well. So let's try that one again. Oh, I tell you, you're going to love these. So I'm going to show you these pictures that I've just done. Yeah, you're going to like them. All right, there you got snowflower, there's snow, that one. Then that's the male. All right, snow, flower. Yep. Then you got this one. There's a couple of that one. Yeah. Okay, so we got that one. That one's a nice one. No, that one's crap. No, that's got 4 fingers. No, that's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, what? Why have you got 1, 2? Okay, that's weird. That one's better. That one there. So you get that one. Go like that. Go like that. Go like that. You're going to like these, I'm telling you right now. You go like that. Like that. You see. What one did I get? Is that one? Yeah, I've already got that one. Right, cool. Got that one. Right, let me get that one. Oh, this one's nice. I like this one. There you go. Like that. That one's nice as well. Oh no, it's not. It's got the wrong freaking word in there. What about this one here? Yep, that one looks good. That one's nice. Yeah, I do apologize, guys, but I'm doing a little bit for. No, that one looks too aggressive. That one's nice. That one's nice. It doesn't have a name. It just has a warrior queen. There you go. There you go. And then we've got this one. Now these are fresh. These are the Renaissance. Yeah, that. You know what I'm talking about. All right. Okay. Right. You ready for this? Oh, wait a minute. Have I missed one? Wait. Where's the? Oh yeah. No. We still got. Oh no, I forgot all about these. I was just about to say, where's the? Yeah. All right. Are you ready for these? Are you ready? Are you ready? That's 10. Okay, are you ready, Snowflower, to see the creations that I've created that are going to create? Why, is everyone leaving? Why is everyone leaving? We're not done yet. Right, you ready? These are just a few that I've made. These are just a few that I've made. Okay, so here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, a little gift for Snowflower. Obviously, for some reason, the minute you put the 5 in there, it didn't work. So, Snowflower, are you here? 1 second, I'll be right back. Right. Okay, so enjoy. Here are some of the pictures that I've created for you. Not just because you are an angel in disguise, and also for what you've done for Eric, but also because I think you definitely deserve it, being the widow of a Navy vet. So I hope you're ready for this. Dum, da-dum, da-dum, dum. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Da, da, da. Da, da, da. Da, 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 da. Da, da, bow. Do, 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 do. Ba, 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 ba. Ba, dee, dee. Pow. Dee, dee. Pow. Kapow. And there you go. Right, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to put them in a folder for you. Oop. And then I'm going to get hold of Rattus, because he's doing a tune. And then I'm just going to hand him the pictures. And then basically, yeah, and then basically he may add them to the tune. I've sent him a message. Hopefully he's received it. He's probably asleep now, because it is quite early night. Good night, Nashawa. Sweet dreams. But yeah, anyway, so Snowflower, that's absolutely phenomenal what you've done there. I commend you. I thank you from the bottom of my heart on behalf of everyone who's campaigning to help Eric get the mobility scooter that he needs. And now he needs to start getting the balls rolling. All right. Obviously he's still got a little bit to go, but that can be reached if people share the link. But what you've done, you've proven everyone that there are people out there with hearts so big. I don't even know what to say. All I can say is thank you so much for what you've done for Eric. Who's, I really appreciate what you've done. Really, really do. And as you can see, everything is transparent. There's no agendas or anything. So again, thank you so much. And when I talk to Rattus, I'll let Rattus know. I'll send him a message that I've got pictures that he can use for the music video for you. And basically, I hope that he does use them. But yeah, I mean, you did put a toad in my throat. That's for sure. It did hit me. That when I clicked on that link, it did hit me. I'm still a little bit gobsmacked for that. You've really, really, it's thank you so much for what you did for Eric. I really appreciate that. And I think any vet with any type of integrity or core values will thank you. And hopefully there's people out there who are genuinely wanting to help people. Hope they take a page out of your book because of what you've done tonight. So thank you so much. Wow. You know what that means now, Eric? You need to have a shave, don't you? Because Bingo Bruti. Bingo Bruti. I like that name actually. Bingo Bruti. Bingo Bruti. You should change it to Bingo Brew Coffee. Yeah. What's funny? You got a small channel that did more than a big. Yeah, Mitch. I'm just doing what. I mean, listen. Look, if you came into the cookhouse or the naffy or the chow house or whatever and sat down next to me and said, hey, Spawn, I got a problem. I go, what is the problem? So, I'm in debt. I need to pay this. I'd lend you the money, dude. You remember the old rules that you should never lend money to each other. That's what the CO, that's what the rules used to say to us, right? That's what the CO said. You don't give each other money, right? You don't spend, because the thing is, that's how fights start. And the amount of times I had my mates come into my room and go, oh, you Spawn, can you help us out with 50 or 100? And I'll go, yeah, no problem. There you go. Because at the end of the day, I knew at the end of the month I'd get it back, and I did. And sometimes they'd give it, because I was a smoker, they'd come and give me a carton of cigarettes and give me my money back. And I'd say, what are you doing? And they said, well, just if you're saying a thank you. I said, well, no. I mean, you're a smoker, aren't you? Yeah. So I would take 5 packets and he would take 5 packets. So basically I wouldn't, it helped out. So helping a fellow brother in arms is the least I'll do. It's without, I wouldn't even break a sweat. I mean, look what happened to my friends when my friend's mother passed away. Right? I get a call. I dropped everything I was doing. I went straight to my friend's house. And I spent 45 minutes on the floor with him, wrestling, literally stopping him from destroying the world. And, and it even affected me as well. You know what I mean? I went to everything. And the thing is, this is what friends do. This is what brothers in arms do. We look after each other, Mitch. So I don't care about that other platform. I really don't. Because there's no integrity. There's no core values. There's no leadership values. There's nothing. There's just arrogance. Don't forget us here down in the parapets, the ones that sit in the foxholes, that have to fix bayonets. We're the ones who do the work. Remember that. Oh, my God, someone else. Oh, that's a nice picture. That is a nice bit. Oh, yes, I'm showing you this picture. That is a nice picture, that is a freaking nice picture. I'm going to save that one. I'm going to save that. Make that 11. Make that number 11. What's that other one then? Oh, God, these are so fucking beautiful, these pictures. I've just been sent some snow flowers, and they are absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Well, 2 out of 3 are good. Don't send any more. Right. So, wait. That one. Is that it? Just so, yeah. I've got 2 here. One second. Let me share them. Let me share them. This is absolutely fantastic. Here we go. Right. There you go. Here's the first one. Oh, and here's the first one. That's the first one. Here's the first one, and here's the second one. Well, it's just one of those things, Mitch. Yes, the prayer was answered, and yeah. You see, good people, good deeds always come to good people. And the people who do the good deeds will always receive kindness and goodness back tenfold. And that's why I like about this type of community. You see, people used to have a go at me. Right? People used to have a go at me and say, "Oh, why do you always care about your community? Why do you care about the people who come in your stream? They'll leave one day, they'll do this, they'll do that." And I said, "Look, it's not about who comes in and who comes. It's about the quality and the people. If people want to come in and they want to communicate and they just want to chill out or they want to voice their opinion or something like that, right? It's called communication. It's called accepting each other for who you are and what you are, not for what you say." You know, there's people in here who I've argued with. There's people in here that, there's people here sometimes I don't agree on. I don't care about, like I said before, I don't care about ideology. I don't care about political viewpoint. I don't care about gender or pronouns. I don't care about any. What I care about is that individual is themselves. They can be themselves. Right? I judge people on their actions and behavior. That's it. That's it. That's all I would judge you on your actions and your behavior. And yeah. So basically, so Snowflower, what I'm going to do, I'm going to pass these on to once I get hold of Rattus, because Rattus has promised to make a song. So look forward to a tune, because I mean, after what Rattus did for me the other night, I mean, you've seen his work. You are going to be receiving a personalized song, right? Yes, you are. And if you, Snowflower, if you get hold of Ammo Girl, okay, on Facebook, right, and then what you will connect to it, we'll connect with each other, Snowflower, and what I'll do, I'll send you all these pictures to you as well, okay, so you can then either print them out or you can, but I will send them to you, yeah. So if we sort of connect somehow, Ammo Go, if you be so kind, or Nimrod, one of you two, yeah, and then I'll get these flowers to you. Yeah, Rattus is freaking awesome when it comes to music and that. I know a lot of people don't like him because he's outspoken. Actual fact, he's worse than I am. No, actual fact, I'm worse than who's back? No, yeah, people don't like the fact that because we don't live in this little cloud of so yeah, we're definitely going to get these pictures to you. That's for sure. Right, let me put them in there. No. Oh, okay. Let me put this one. Let me change the name on this one. There you go. Oh, wait. Oh, wait. What? Oh, I've still got that up. All right. There you go. Just realized I don't have the pictures up. Pow. There you go. Yeah. So it's wow. I mean, like, I've been live 2 hours. I've never experienced this before. I don't even know what to do now. So I'm just going to sit here and stare at you guys. I really don't know what to do. Well, yeah, that's true, Nina. But sometimes, like, either saying it as it is and not sugarcoating it does upset people. Rightly so. Because, I mean, at the end of the day, if you get upset of what I say about someone or something, right, knowing full well it's the truth, and you get upset about it, then aren't you getting emotionally involved? Eric needs the support. He needs that mobility. He needs to be able to be mobile. He needs to be able to go, do you know what? I've charged the batteries on my mobility scooter. I'm going to yeet it down into town, or I'm going to yeet it down to the shop. Being independent again without being in pain. So that means he now needs to take. Now this means once he's got this scooter, once he's finalising everything and he's got this scooter, that means there's a lot of pressure taken off him psychologically and physically. Means that he can then become a better person. That means he can then, be more mobile, be happier, and that's important. That's very important. And like I said, I've decided that I was going to wait until 1,000, but actually 1,000. That's when I can. That's when everything wanted, because right now I can get. It's just partial, but by fact, I don't even know. I need to read up what's going on with this. I did say I'm actually going against what my own rule that I wasn't going to monetize until the court case is done. But I think after what I experienced today and what I've seen, what happens, what people are like, I think it's best that if I do monetize, because at least then, if I do have funds, I can actually do something about it. And I don't care, because at the end of the day, the quality of life is more important than money. And yes, unfortunately, money is part and parcel of daily life now. But if that can benefit someone's life and it can better their daily life, then so be it. And I'm going to do that. Snowflower, when I signed that dotted line, I did it voluntarily because I wanted to. I'm a warrior through and through. My whole family have been warriors. Everyone in my family have served. Everybody, right? And it goes back hundreds of years. We are a family of warriors. We, a military family. I did my job. I enjoyed it. The importance was to work, to support my fellow brothers and my mates, left and right to me, and ignore what the officers used to say. Well, mostly anyway. Do you know what? It would be so funny. Right, here's a funny part, right? I know we shouldn't do joke like this, but can you imagine, like, he gets his scooter and everything else. Next thing you know, we see on YouTube, right, breaking news, man on mobility scooters speeding at 90 miles an hour, pitted by police. And all you see is a picture of Eric sitting there going, yo. Oh, my word. Why did that just come into my head? Why did that just pop into my head? Yeah. No, Snowflower, you are an angel in disguise. You are. Thank you so much. On behalf of everybody, thank you so much. Yeah, it is quite late. I do apologize for going live this early, but this needed to be. I needed to address this because if I'd have brewed on it, it would have just got worse. But enough's enough. Here's the thing. Now, I don't expect anyone to, hate on Daniel, whatever his name is, but his actions speak louder than his words. And that goes for a lot of people. And I don't want anyone to contact him or go and whatever, right? Okay. These are my opinions. And as far as I'm concerned, the guy's no longer welcome. I've already blocked him. So I won't see him when he types. So he'll be wasting his breath. But, however, the good will always outshine the bad. And tonight we've witnessed that. And Snowflower, you are a absolute angel. I swear to God, you are an absolute angel for what you've done tonight. And I would like to thank you for that. But we are going to continue until everything is finalized. We're going to continue until we've reached the goal. And we are now way, way, way closer to the goal. Thanks to Snowflower, who is a widow of a Navy veteran. And she deserves every bit of love, hugs, and prayers for what she did today. That's phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. This is probably the best stream that I've had from everything. When I was on other people's platforms, everything. Before I went live, everything. This is the best ever stream I've ever had. It shows me that there's still there's still love out there. Yeah. Yeah. Wow. Well, yeah. I mean, like all right then, Snowflower. Well, open the window, get some air. And again, thank you so much, and look forward to. I'm going to send. I'll send a message, and then hopefully he'll get that message, and I'll send him the pictures once he's ready. And Snowflower, you have again. Thank you so much. You're going to have first spot in this classroom, so when you come in, you'll be right at the front, right next to me. And again, Snowflower, thank you so much for what you did tonight. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Good night, sweetheart. And again, thank you. Oh, that's, yeah. Wow. Yeah. Wow. Wow. You know when you don't know what to say and you just sit here like an absolute pleb? I don't even know what to say. I'm absolutely gone. Do you know what? This calls for a tune, doesn't it? This calls for a song. Well, it would be a good idea to actually. Right, here we go. Yep.
Spawn trooper riding in the night. Heart of gold, but ready to fight. Standing tall, doing what's right. Shining truth like a firelight. Daddy's wisdom, running deep.
I am absolutely taken back of the level of kindness that I've seen. Wow.
Oh, the truth cuts through the lies. No more secrets in disguise. Second chances, they were thin. Spawn trooper rides again. Ain't no fear when I'm around. Justice stands on solid ground. One last chance to make it right. Or face the reckoning tonight. In the dark where shadows creep. Truth rings out, it cuts so deep. Ain't no price to make me sell. Standing strong, I know too well.
Yeah.
Oh, the truth cuts through the lies. No more secrets in disguise. Second chances, they were thin. Spawn trooper rides again.
I think I'm going to do some editing today. I'm going to put these tunes to video. Yes.
In the dark where shadows creep. Truth rings out, it cuts so deep. Ain't no price to make me sell. Standing strong, I know too well. Oh, the truth cuts through the lies. No more secrets in disguise. Second chances, they were thin. Spawn trooper rides again.
Yeah. Oh, I've got someone at the door. I need to stop this for very quickly. I'll be right back. 1 second. 1 second. I'll be right back, guys. Talk amongst yourselves. Mods, keep an eye on everything. Be right back.
Whew, okay, I'm back. Oh, got to blow my nose. Can you guys remember when I drove down to London many moons ago and dropped off some paperwork and some evidence and stuff like that and some findings that I had? Well, have a guess what? I just had a courier on my door, right, who wanted a copy of my external hard drive. And have a guess what? A copy of my external hard drive is on away. It's on its way. Because there's other stuff going on in the background that I didn't even tell Mike. Yes. Yes. Two good things in one day. You can't make this shit up. This is brilliant. But anyway, right. Do you know what? When I went live, right, I was not happy with the way Eric was treated and the way people have behaved. And then, 1 second, please. And then I'm blown out the water by the generosity and the love, right, of a beautiful human being. And I'm still gobsmacked. I'm still, I'm really, really taken. And I can't believe that at 10 to 8 in the morning, I've got a courier knocking on my door. And he's like, "Hi there, sir. I'm having a bit." And I was like, "Just 1 second, I'll go and get it. Can I see some ID, please?" And he showed me ID, showed everything. And he also gave me a note, that an envelope. I opened it up, read what it said. I was like, "Yep, no problem. Just wait here a second." Got it, came here, got it, went back out, gave it to him in an envelope, sealed the envelope, signed it. He signed it, and then he put it in this brown envelope, and then he sealed that, and then off he went. Yes. So I wonder what that's going to be. I already know what it's about, but yes. You see, this is what happens. I don't need to do anything illegal. I go by the book. So some people are going to be in a little bit of trouble now, because it's all the evidence I've found. Everything. Nina, good night. If you need tucking in, let Gail know. But yeah, guys, I really do appreciate everything. I really do. I really do appreciate everything that you guys have done, and everything that you guys stand for. It's just absolutely phenomenal what you guys, I mean, you can't make this up. You can't make it up. You just can't. This is probably the best thing that's happened ever. And I'm very proud, and I'm extremely proud of everybody. But I'll be honest, it's very how can I put it? Don't even know how to say it. I don't even know how to say it. I really don't. I am just absolutely taken back by the generosity and the kindness. And Eric, yeah,
Unless he's cotton socks. Yeah. Well, it just shows you the love. It just shows the love. Yeah. Well, one thing I can. Hi, Sweetfly. You changed your name, or is that me? Because you used to have a little thing in front of your name. Oh, hang on. Yeah. Yeah, it is. It's very heartwarming, and it's definitely food for soul. It is definitely food for the soul, because the thing is, all right, when you help someone, you help someone. There's no what do you call it? There's no agenda. You know what I mean? Yeah. So it's Fly. What's wrong with your name? Have you changed your name? Because you had like a little thingy bobby in front of it, or was it just me? That doesn't matter anyway. It's all good things. All good things. All good things. It does. It does restore your faith in humanity. Yeah. Yeah. It outshines the hate. That's for sure. And I think that I'm going to be happier today for witnessing that. Wait, it's Fly's birthday? Is your birthday today, Fly? Oh, if it's your birthday today, good morning, Moosey Lady. Is it your birthday today, Fly? Tell me the truth. Is it your birthday today? If it is, here we go. You ready for this? You ready? Fly, tell me yes or no. Is it your birthday today? Or was it your birthday? Tell me. So it is your birthday. Well, I just got one thing to say then. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Mr. Fly on the wall, sweet fly on the wall. Happy birthday to you and many more. Happy birthday. Belated. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Yeah. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear me. Happy birthday to you. Bing. What could possibly go wrong? So, guys, right. So remember, we're going to keep the campaign going for Eric and his give and go. to get, obviously, to reach the goal. All right, so spread the word. Okay, let's get this veteran his wheels. Let's get him sorted. All right. 7 equals 12. That's how old I am. Well, is that animal years? Is it? So that means you're 100 dog years. That means you're 114. Now, but anyway, like I said, I'm going to try and keep my streams down below 3 hours now, because and I like the fact that I can keep them short. I'm legally 47, but mentally, yeah. I could give away my age, but I'm not gonna give away my age. That's for sure. I'm a young stud. Oh yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna have some of my coffee. Good morning, everybody, or good evening, good night. I can't believe I had a courier knock on my door at 10 to 8 in the morning. He's lucky I was awake. He was lucky I was awake. Uh-oh. Do you know what makes me laugh is that when you prove someone is being dishonest, like Lynette Preston, and they play the victim, and everyone with them is playing like they're the innocent, they're the warriors. They're nowhere close to being warriors. Right? And then evidence, proof comes out, ritual documents from a reporting office narrative, Northport Police Department, suspicious incident, 2018, first, at 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Ooh. Yeah. Yeah, that's a bit of a oopsie there. That was a bit of an oopsie there. Yes, it was. I like it that the Northport police actually redact. Yeah, so the Lynette Preston, looks like you've gone and pooed on your own doorstep. Yeah. I don't know about the. Well, the thing is, 911 is technically, yes, you could get in trouble, even over here, if you do 999, if you keep on calling them. I mean, over here, what they would do, they would involve mental health. Involve mental health. They would involve, CPA, Child Protection Service. They would involve everybody. Over in the States, I am not sure. No, yeah. I know it was you, Fly. I'm just used to you. Yeah, that's the name I'm used to. It's okay, sweetheart. But yeah, the thing is, the fact I don't know why, but over in the States, they seem to, they seem to allow it. I mean, I do know that there's some places, like a friend of mine who's a cop in Houston, and he's told me, he said, like, when people continuously call, at some point they will actually, advise them if they continue to abuse and waste police time, they will be charged, because it is wasting police time, because you're phoning up and you're taking a controller away from answering other phone calls. And some of the phone calls that we've witnessed and that we've heard over the months or over the years that Lynette Preston has done to the Levy County Sheriff's Department are absolutely non-emergency. She could have contacted the non-emergency line, but the thing is, what she's contacted Levy County and she's taken the controller away from, from other incidents that happen. So I don't know. You'd have to ask someone who's in the States and someone who's got the know-how of that. But yeah, she could get in trouble. And in fact, the fact that the accusations about the DCS being called, in fact, the DCS have only been called 11 times, from what I know. And I think they came out 3 or 4 times, probably about 5 times. But the fact of the matter is that when it comes to like Lynette Preston and John Cook, it is anything they say. I haven't from day one. I have not from day one believed the word that's come out of their mouth, because every time they say something, it's always different. There's always a different fabrication, and the thing is, it always goes against what they are saying. And one thing I have noticed is Lynette Preston will throw anybody and everyone under the bus. And she's done that every time. She's always blamed someone else. She's never gone and said, well, actual fact, I was to blame for that. I should have done this, but I didn't. I did this. She's never done that. And she's always used that child she's always weaponized that child, right? The fact that she contradicts herself every time she opens her mouth, and the people are still following and supporting her. Anyone, any parent or anyone with any common sense, you should know by now that you can't trust it. And the thing is, a few months ago, I made a video and I showed a screenshot of a box of Miller Lite, okay, on the bonfire. Someone put a video up about alcohol being there. Now, I didn't see a bottle, but if you're at a Christmas party, John Cook just got out of prison. You've got children around. You've got fireworks around. You've got a fire pit with a freaking huge fire going on. You've got tarpaulin. You've got plastics everywhere. You've got children running around. Right? I mean, talk about child safety. That went out the bloody window. But, who am I? I'm just an observer. And the thing is, the biggest issue is you got all these fucking idiots attacking Jeremy Hells and George when they're not responsible for what those idiots do. The only thing Jeremy Hells and George are responsible for is what they do. The fact that they drive down a public road where their property is located, and every time they drive past, right, they're being accused of stalking and harassment. So why is that not happening to Travis? Why is it not happening to Deanna? Why is it not happening to Sim? Why is it not happening to all the neighbors? Why is it only specifically them? What about Biscuit Boy? Biscuit Boy walks around, right? He trespasses and he video records because he wants to get clout, right? But he's been quiet lately, hasn't he? Yeah, he's sort of stayed, And the fact that these people have driven down from where they live, the villages, down to Otter Creek. And if you listen and you watch that video, it's disgusting. They didn't know about Lynette and John Cook until all this started. And then as soon as it started, the crampons jumped on this like flies to shit. And here you go. and this is what you got. The court cases, Deuce Marskin, right? Right, he did those 2 court cases, the frivolous one and the trespass. Those 2 are frivolous court cases. The reason being is because he wanted to put as much crap up as possible. That's a strategy that usually, it's just like in the military. You hit the enemy with everything and as much as you can, and it's basically, top firepower. You let every single weapon system talk, right? By doing that, you're putting the enemy's head down. That means the enemy can't come up for fresh air or whatever, right? It's overwhelming firepower. That's what it's called, right? And then if you do that, you keep the enemy down. You keep them busy. And this is exactly what they've done. They've thrown everything at Randy Shockett and Jeremy, right, to keep them busy. And in the meantime, what they've done, they've been doing grifting, they've been fabricating shit, they've been sitting on platforms talking crap. Amount of times I caught Deuce Boy out in his own lies is phenomenal. But we're just repeating the past. All you have to do is just watch the videos that I've done on it. Just watch the videos I've done, watch the lives I've done, watch everything I've shown, and it'll give you an idea. The thing is, the biggest mistake he did is when he messed up. I own like that day when he messed up about him being married for 24 years and then divorced 24 years, right? Because all I mentioned is like, oh yeah, he got married in in 2000. Yeah, okay, year 2000. Well, it's 2024 now, so he's been married 24 years. That's all I said. And then he went off on one, right? But then he turned around and said, yeah, I was married 24 years and then I got divorced 20 years and I've been with Tamara 7 years. And I was like, well, hang on a minute. That's not mathing up. That's not making maths, right? Because like if you've been married 7 years, if you've been married 24 years and you got married, that means you've been married 37 years. That means you got with Tamara while you were still married with the other one. What he should have said is he should have said, yeah, I got married so-and-so, but we got separated and divorced in 2016, blah, 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 right? And then I I met this woman, she had 2 children, stepchildren, blah, blah, blah. And when he put that up, that was his last nail in the coffin that made him a liar, made him out to be a liar. It's because when he put that link up himself, I already had that. I had that within 2 days of actually doing research on him. I already found that. And I think I actually showed it to a couple of people and I mentioned it as well. And the fact, that he, then started making everything about him. I don't know if you noticed, but at the beginning, it was all about Lynette Preston, John Cook, Jeremy Hells, and George, about them getting cease and desist, about them coming down trying to rip him off, trying to make money out of him. We all know that story. But here's the mistake, right? We already know that on the 13th of January 2021, right, Jeremy Hells took legal possession of that property, that 70 acres. I think it was the 12th or the 13th, right? Legally. So that means you have to also add a couple of weeks or a couple of months, for the process and everything else for buying the property and everything, right? In 2018, that property wasn't on the market and HG wasn't even with Lynette. So that's blown out of the water. And I showed you the other day when that property was sold, when it went onto the market and then when it was sold. Big difference. It's about a 2-year difference there. Because the thing is, 2019, she still lived in Northport. She didn't move away from Northport until somewhere around 2020. And then people want to try to hide all this information, right? Because it's very simple information. This is the problem. When you've got small and simple information, like little snippets, right? All this bullshittery and all this, everything that's going on Facebook and everything else, right? It buries it in tons and tons and layers and layers and layers of information, and you won't find it, right? And it disappears. But the problem is, I'm not allowing it to disappear because these are fundamental things that people need to know about. because then you can start putting the puzzle together. And the fact that everything that's happened in the last 2 months, okay, is irrelevant, because the thing is, I'm going to continue to look for facts. I'm going to continue to point out, and now look what's happened. I mean, besides upsetting a judge and arguing with a judge and everything else, now he's brought a convicted felon who was got 4 years, but spent 2 years in jail and 2 years on probation, right? And then I found out myself, which I wasn't even, because I'm still doing research on Ricardo, Mr. Magoo Luffman, right? Is the fact that he tries to say that he's connected to the Nostra Costa, which they're not going to be happy about, because they don't like to be center of attention in newspapers and stuff like that. That's for sure. And the fact that he is that there was a news article that apparently he did some kidnapping. Yes, at Poo Point. Oh dear. And this is now involved. Who's accusing Jeremy of being anti-Semitic? Really? From someone with that caliber of criminal history? Really? Bruce, you've really grabbed the bottom of the barrel on this one, haven't you? You absolute deuce idiot. Do you know what? How you actually are able to exist, I really don't know. Because with the amount of shit that's coming out of your mouth, how do you eat? Seriously, I really need to know that. How do you ingest food when you talk so much crap? Yeah, or do you just sit on your food and just chew it with your ass cheeks? I mean, seriously, this whole thing has gone away from a court case, and it's become, slander. It's just become, a whole cesspit of slander towards Jeremy Hells. Do you know, I have to commend, I really do have to commend Jeremy Hells and George and everyone with them, and also Randy Socket for the mental stability they've got to fight this and stand their ground. And I am very proud, and it's admirable for what they do. I mean, I've probably spoken to him once. I said hello and he said hello back, but I am not in communication with any of them. But one thing I can say is that I hope that the judge with all the, now that Randy's put a motion, I hope the judge actually sees reason here now and sees, like, you know what, this shit needs to stop. I can't answer that question, Ho Speaker. And I wouldn't answer that question even if I could answer it. And no, I didn't give him the original. I gave them a copy. Anything that I have on this whole topic is not on my computer. It's all on an external hard drive. So when I need it, I turn it on, use it. When I don't need it, I turn it off and remove it. Simple. I'm not stupid. I left a couple of traps though. Oop, did I say that out loud? No. But the whole situation is just getting stupid now. It's really silly. And I seriously now do believe that it has to be federal now. I do believe that some federal police or US Marshals or someone needs to get a grip of this before it gets out of control, before it spirals out of control, because like this has now become a criminal thing now. the fact that they've brought in a criminal, a convicted criminal, and they've brought in a wannabe journalist who grifts and wants 10,000 to do stuff. It's all about the money. It's not about the truth or the lies. It's not about the facts or hearsay. It's all about the money now. Sienna, good night, sweetheart. Consider yourself tucked in. Yeah, she has. You're right, Ozzy. I mean, if we contacted a newspaper in Northport and said, anyone who knows Lynette Preston, blah blah blah, can you please contact? You watch how many people would actually contact. You watch how many people would contact. And also, host picker, that's a very strange question to ask me. That's a very, very strange question to ask. Good night, sweet dreams, sleep well, my dear. Have love in your heart when you sleep. Close your eyes, dream of peace, feel free and relax. Because next week, someone will knock on your door for you to pay your tax. Yeah. I just don't get it. I just don't get it. It's like I can't wait until the federal court case starts, and I'm so glad that Jeremy has chosen to have a jury, because when you've got a jury, right, you're taking you everything that has happened, you're now handing over to complete strangers. Right? The only problem is you don't know if these people on the jury have been following this or not. That's the problem. And yeah, host pick, I get you. I know. Nor do I. Oh yeah. Oh God, yeah. Jeez, yeah. 39, yeah. But do you know one thing I've noticed? Here's one thing that I noticed. The names that the 4 different names for the 4 different addresses that were used, what I showed you the other day. Do you know that some of those names don't even come under those 38 names or 39 names that we see, that we know of? Do you know that? Yeah, exactly, Lisa. I was exactly. Oh, exactly. That's what that's what concerns me the most. And funny enough, I had this conversation with someone else. I said to her, I said, and I'm not going to mention who it was, but I said to this individual, I said, what concerns me is that with the amount of incitement and the amount of hate and everything else and allegations and everything else, what's next? If I lived in the States, I would volunteer my services. I would go everywhere. I would become George and Jeremy's shadow. You wouldn't know I was there, but I would become their shadow. That I can assure you of, and I'll do it for free as well. It's not because I don't. It's not because I distrust, or I just I hate Lynette Preston and John Cook. No, I just don't like them. I don't trust them because of their actions. Right, but they're still human beings. This is what I've been saying from day one. They're still human beings. They make mistakes. The thing is, these mistakes, are they psychological or are they deliberate? Right, or are they both? And that's why I always say there should be some sort of evaluation, psychological evaluation, right? Especially this day and age. Yeah, multiple times. Actual fact, didn't he get arrested once for carrying was it a machete or some long Bowie knife or something? And then they tried to make it, and then again, even with that, Lisa, they tried to make it racial. And the thing was, he was, yeah. Yeah, I'm not even going to get into that. Because like everyone always turns to it's ideology or it's race. It's always one of those two. People don't look at the actual individual, and it's just like what happened to Lee Rigby. I actually knew him, right? I met him a couple of times because he was on a training program. Yeah. And then you got this prat of an individual. This, yeah. I'm not going to be hateful. I'm not going to be hateful because something really good happened today. We were blessed today, and I'm not going to ruin that. I'm not doing it. No, I refuse to do it. We were blessed today, and that's going to stay like that. Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, you can be unpredictable. You don't need rugs or drink to be unpredictable. When I researched her very early on, I never came across her using once, but I'm not going to go into that. Because don't forget, they were only married for 5 years, and they'd been together 10, but they were only married for 5 years. Well, actual fact, just under 5 years. And even John Cook admitted that in his deposition as well. But the thing is, she was still married when she met John Cook. And you'll find that that's happened with nearly every marriage, that she's been married and then hooked up with someone else. But here's comes the strangest part, is one of her husbands was already in jail. Well, one of the partners was already in jail for unaliving someone. All right. And what gets me is how the hell did she meet that individual to then get off and marry that individual while he was in prison? What benefit? So here's the thing. So while he's in prison, they get married, she gets all the benefits, and then she hooks up with other people. So this also should tell you what type of person she is. Now, she is 63 years old. That child is 5. I'm going to repeat what I said last time. When that child is 15, she's going to be 73. How do you think a 73-year-old is going to be able to handle a 15-year-old running ticking time bomb? How the hell? How? It is weird. Aussie Jen. Because the thing is that the more research you do, the more digging you do, all right, the more digging you do on all these people, even if you do the research, some of the stuff that comes up is absolutely phenomenal. Some of the stuff that I found, I mean, I don't want to even mention, because at the end of the day, I'm not going to get dragged down that rabbit hole. There's stuff out there that when you read it, you're like going, how is this guy a lawyer? Or how is this person actually allowed to have a child? Or how is this person this? How's that person that? The stuff you can find online. Because the thing is, the minute you go online, the minute you put anything online, it's fair use. It's public knowledge. Therefore, you're a public figure. Lynette Preston, from the get-go, said, I'm not public, everything's private. No, when you go on to Facebook, for example, or you go on to GoFundMe sites and stuff, websites, and you put your picture out there, or you go to newspapers, you become a public figure. So you've lost that privacy right. So when you turn around and you say, oh, privacy this, privacy that, no, you've lost that. When you try to become a council member on a town hall for a small village of 100 people, you are a public figure. Now, here's another thing. After what's happened in Otter Creek, would you want the same people back on the board who caused the problems in the first place? Hadn't it not been for Therese, Madam Mayor, and Belinda and everyone else who actually started doing something constructive and positive? Actual fact, hadn't it been for Jeremy Hales pointing out the corruption and the bullshittery that was going on in that town hall, that town hall now wouldn't be the way it is now. It would have still been corrupted. There'd have still been backstabbing and God knows what under the table. But then you get good people coming in. You get people, good intentions, good hearts, good minds, right? So you got Teresa Madam Mayor. She came in, and and then Belinda came in. Belinda sorted that place out. I mean, the how quick and how much they did in such a short period of time. Yeah, and then when Therese decided to stand down, and then Zim, who was vice mayor at the time, became mayor. Again, it's carried on. Belinda and Zim and everyone have richly rebuilt and got rid of all the corruption and all the mistakes, and they're still to this day catching up. Right. So these are the three individuals who should be thanked for getting Otter Creek not just on the map, but also cleaned up a little bit. Because now you don't hear people complaining and whining. Now the thing is, when the cameras were there, you saw all these people turn up and stand there and make speeches and God knows what. And as soon as the cameras disappear, where are they? Where are these people? Why aren't we seeing these people? Why is that? I'll tell you why. It's because they want clout. They want to be out there. Look at me. No. With Jeremy, it was always about accountability, responsibility, transparency. And everyone took it the wrong way. Everyone thought that he was being an arsehole. He wasn't. With the water meter, I could understand everything that was going on. And every time he spoke to Mary, Mathis-Scary, every time he spoke to her, I could see that she didn't even know what she was doing. Or she and there's no way she could say, "Oh, I was intimidated by him." Well, why would you be intimidated by him when he's actually asking for stuff that he's legally in the right to have? He's itemized billing, okay. There was no comeback of like, okay, tell you what, this does not make any sense. You are got a high water bill. Let's investigate. I mean, you put the 2-inch pipe in, hence the 2-inch pipe, right? So let's investigate. The guy who was the guy who was doing all the maintenance around the town, he's not really qualified. They should have got a water company in and had that done, right? So what he did, he had a valve put in. The moment he had that valve put in, the bills went back to normal. It would have taken anyone with any common sense to say, well, hang on a minute, there's no water flow. Why is your water flowing? Because if you got a catch valve, right, it doesn't let water come back. It keeps water in the pipes. That's where the pressure comes from. So if you got continuous water, now if the water gets turned off, there's no water, and it gets turned back on, it gets turned off, water is going to flow back because of the elevation. And he has every right. And the thing is, when everyone else, people were going into the office, she didn't have a problem with that. And then the day when he went and wanted to question it, and then she went hands-on, why did you touch him? Why did you touch him? Yeah, he may be sometimes Jeremy needs to just shut up and back away, right? But sometimes he wants the answers, and he's got every right to have the answers. But there was no need for her to go hands-on. She shouldn't have pushed him out. She should have just walked towards him. He would have backed out. He walked towards him. He would have backed out, because Jeremy is not that type of person. He doesn't like to stand over people and tower people and intimidate people. You can tell that. He will stand a bit further away. He and she just pushed him. There was no need for it. All this about freaking water, about a water meter. If they would have done their job in the first place, and she would have actually known what she was doing, because I don't think she did from the get-go. You could richly taste it. You could see it. She didn't know what she was doing. She never had the right answers when it came to any of the questions. And then besides that, you had Russ, the absolute freaking clown, right? He was just, going around giving it large, and the fact that he was driving around the way he was driving around, that's creepy as fuck. That's creepy as fuck. Because I tell you one thing, if I'd have lived in Otter Creek and he would have been driving past every 5 minutes, trust me, I would have stopped him. I would have put my car in the way and I would have stopped him. I would have made a citizen's arrest. I would have called the police and I said, right, this guy's been acting very strange. I'm concerned for my, for my loved ones. Because he, as a mayor, you don't drive around your freaking village every day. You're not the police. Oh, wait a minute. We got grammar police on the Facebook. Yeah, anyway, right? So that's another thing. And then you got Don the Con, right? Oh, Don. Jesus Christ. Right? I mean, I've seen a 10-year-old act more mature than that. The way he was behaving and always questioning everything. And all, again, he was not understanding it, but he could sit there and record the conversations on his cell phone, but he couldn't receive an email and click on the attachment and download the attachment. I've got a next door neighbor who is 78 years old, and she, right, she is like a freaking razor blade, right? She said, "Oh, can you send me that?" I went, "Yeah, no problem." So I sent her a recipe. And she phoned me up. She went, "Yeah, got it. I've downloaded it and I printed it out." And I was like, "Oh, okay." 73. I think she's older than that. I think she's 70. She's down. She lives on a little bit further down in our village. But anyway, so and all this, and then obviously you got the grifters. And I can remember when he mentioned that about her trying, wanting to bring some turtles and stuff like that. And, the fact that she got him to remove a tree off private property, that wasn't even hers. So therefore, she could have got him in a lot of trouble. She could have got him in a lot of trouble. That there was the first signs that she was trying to control him. And this, yeah, and the rest of it, well, we all know. Then the cease and desist came in. And the fact that she would then come to the, if you watch some of the town hall meetings, you can see her recording, and she's sitting in the back corner, and you can see her deliberately saying something to get a reaction, and then she would turn her phone towards him. Just pay attention, watch the body language, watch the way, right? And then you got little biscuit boy. All this could have been avoided. Everything that's happening could have been avoided. But when you're dealing with someone whose intelligence level is lower than a worm, there's nothing you can do. Levy County, the district attorney, and everyone involved should have put a stop to this when it started. When it first started, they should have put a stop to it. The sheriff county, they should have put a stop to it. The moment John Cook pointed that weapon, saying, "Oh, he's unbalanced" and all that crap, what the fleas are saying, that is absolute. No. And I'm speaking from experience. All right, I have carried multiple different weapon pew systems in my career over uneven ground, and I can assure you that is absolutely BS. Because there's footage of him he's standing statically. He pulls out a pew out of his right pocket. He holds it down to his right side, and then he raises it and points it directly at Jeremy Hells. Not like, "Oh, I slipped and then I pulled out, oh, I got a hole in my pocket." No, because it was already in his pocket. You could tell, because the thing is, a pew is slightly heavier than a wallet. All right, and it will pull your shorts down slightly, or you will see drag. And you can see it in his right pocket. And when he pulls it out, it was a silver pew. That's disappeared. And now suddenly a black one, two black ones appeared. One's an automatic, the other one's a revolver. But the one that he pulls out is a silver one. And we found out that he sold that to someone. Now, I didn't realize that you can just take any type of pew and just sell it willy-nilly and not get any type of paperwork, any background checks, anything. You could have sold it to God knows who. And then all this stuff. And then here we are now. I mean, you can't make this crap up, even if you tried. Hollywood, right, should be observing and watching this whole situation, because they may learn a lot of stuff. They may learn a lot. This is groundbreaking. And the fact that, I mean, like, they're trying to spread this anti-Semitic against Jeremy. No. You see, you've come in and flapped your gums, and you've already shot off a couple of rounds, and you haven't even checked if the target's up or down. You know, that's the whole problem. Common sense has left the building. Definitely. Common sense has left the building. And the thing is, I could sit here all day and every day and go on and on and on about this, but I'm not. I'm getting really bored with it because it's repetitive. It's like it's like you wake up in the morning, you scratch your nut, and then you get up. You get ready, you go into the shower, have a shower, you get changed, you get into your clothes, you go and make a coffee, you sit and have your coffee, you have a smoke, or you have your breakfast, have a smoke, have another coffee, right? And then, you go to work. And it's a routine every day. And this is exactly what it's like. But I'm telling you right now, the pandemic has caused a disconnect between reality and fantasy with people, a lot of people. There is definitely a disconnect. And with all these snowflake and woke behavior, and like people can't handle the truth, and when you confront them with the truth, they accuse you. There's definitely narcissistic behaviors going on by a lot of people. When you snap back, it's your fault. That's what narcissists want you to do, right? Is to snap back, and then they blame you for snapping back. That is a narcissistic trait, and you can see it by a lot of people. And I'm not going to name those people, but there's a lot of them. When I make a mistake, I own up to it. If I say something that's wrong, and it turns out that it was wrong, and you can prove that it's wrong, and I'll do the research, and it turns out to be wrong, I'll go, yeah, I was wrong. But I tell you one thing, people, it's getting to a point now where I am concerned for some people's welfare. I am really concerned for their welfare, because it's only a matter of time before you get some brainless plimp do something, and then there's no comebacks. There's no returns. It's not a game. It's not like a game where you got 3 lives, and that's what I'm concerned of. Good morning, Squid. That's the thing that I am concerned of, is like everything is getting to a point where I am extremely, extremely concerned. Yeah. Yeah, Lisa, yeah. I mean, here's the thing that gets me, right? Perfect example. There was there was a gentleman who was in, I can't remember his name. I can't even describe him, but I can remember he always sat there, and he was very quiet, and then he used to sit behind the Hudson sisters, and I found it very interesting that this person would always listen to what was said, and I could have sworn I saw that person's Facebook icon a few days ago. I could have sworn I did, but I don't care really. And like I said yesterday, I think people need to start posting anonymous. I think everyone should post anonymously. Right? Just put your post up. Just do it anonymously, because like it's getting boring now when you got these people who hide behind the anonymous, right? And they try to attack people. So fuck it, why not? Let's all jump on that same bus, and everyone post anonymously in Facebook. It would be hilarious. It would be absolutely hilarious. You come across an anonymous who's nice, and then one who's talking shit, and then another one who's an idiot, and then and it would knock the wind out of their sails, because then, right, being anonymous would be pointless, because no one's going to pay attention because everyone is anonymous. That'd be hilarious.
We'll get some sleep. Squid. Squid. Oh, yes. Yes, squid. Once upon a time, there was a squid. It had many tentacles, and it would dance with many, many fish. Good night. Yep. But yeah, there you go. It's the realism in the realism or people living in reality. It just amazes me. Oh, that's a Foden. That's a Foden wrecker. Ooh, that's an old one. That right. It just amazes me how some people can wake up in the morning and the first thing they do is put hateful, spiteful comments on Facebook. Yeah, it just doesn't make any. It makes no sense. I know that like a lot of people have a shitty life. I get it, but is that everyone else's fault? If you've been caught with your pants down, then have the decency to pull them up and accept the fate. But I can't wait. I'm just going to wait until the federal case now. I'm going to let everyone, row that boat. Try to row that boat up shit river without a paddle. See how that works out. But anyway, let's go back to some good stuff. So yeah, keep sharing that link. Okay, we've had a fantastic goal achieved today. Yeah, I know, Aussie Jen. It's hey, it's what it is. It is what it is. I mean, I years ago I accepted my fate. So I accepted the fact that the day I was born is the day I start dying, and 30 plus years ago I signed a dotted line and I accepted my fate. So anger and hate are not part of my lifestyle. But don't get me wrong, I can deal with situations if I need to, because I'm not scared of taking risks. They are. I mean, you're a bit late to the train story, Squid, but people are getting way too emotional. I was saying this earlier on. People are getting way too emotional. They are getting way too involved. It's like, I get it. Everyone has an opinion, but the thing is, just because you sit there and whine and complain and my feeling, no. Emotions are the worst thing you can have when dealing with something like this, because now it's got to a point now where it's involved people like this Luthman guy, this Mr. Magoo guy, convicted felon, right? And obviously there's other news articles about him, yeah, connections to the LCN. I mean, yeah, and then making accusations of of people being anti-Semitic. If I take the piss out of someone, or someone takes the piss out of me, like when they call me spud trooper or sperm trooper or something like that, am I going, you racist bastard? No, because it doesn't bother me. I mean, it's like when they call me Scotch the drunk. When they call me Scotch the drunk, do I get a personal? Do I feel offended by that? Absolutely not. I find it actually somewhat entertaining. Actually, I do find it quite entertaining that they actually go out of their way to come up with things like this, because it is funny. It's entertaining. So for this pleb
right? For this cockwomble to appear out of nowhere. Well, he's been in the scene for quite a while. People just didn't notice it because I've seen his name mentioned before, right? The fact that he then comes up out of the surface, out of the shit pool, and puts his head above the shit pit and goes, blah, blah, blah. You know, what do you expect? Everyone takes it too serious, Squid. That's the biggest issue. I don't mind talking about certain aspects of it because the thing is, a lot of people miss stuff, and then when you discuss certain aspects of it, it helps people actually sort of see the bigger picture, if that makes sense. Whereas you on your stream, you talk about court cases, and sometimes you'll talk about motions and stuff like that, which then also sort of makes that picture even broader. It makes it bigger, so people can see even more and sort of understand. Because when you get the perspective from people who are unbiased and they look at it from, even though you got dragged through the shredder right at the get-go, which was totally unjustified and unfair, right? You've taken it on, and you're going, right, here guys, there you go, here's the facts. Simple. So me and you do have quite a bit in common. We do have one thing in common. We put the truth and the facts out. We say it as it is. We don't beat around the bush. And that's one thing we got in common. Oh, you watch great, brilliant, Squid. Thank you so much. Really appreciate the love. I feel the love right now. Typical freaking Navy. You can't expect them to do anything properly. Sorry, what? Well, there's not that much bullshit. Today's stream has been absolutely fantastic, funny enough. We had a fantastic situation happen. We've obviously, because of Eric and other someone called Panorama. Is it Panorama or Paranormal? Panorama, whatever. Right? Someone called Daniel. Right? Basically did a shit turn on Eric in regards to donations. So Eric had to, has to refund the donations, which is emotional blackmail as far as I'm concerned. And basically, I want to spread the word to help Eric out. And we had one person, Snowflower, bless her cotton socks. And, everyone should give Snowflower a shout out. She donated a large sum towards Eric's mobility scooter. I don't even call it drama. I just call it bullshit. Let's call it as it is, Squid. Let's be honest. It's all bullshit. It's all taking all the bullshit into one, put it into one pot, stirring it around, putting a little bit of paprika and a little bit of pepper in there, stirring it around, and then throwing it on the table and just seeing what we get. I'm not even going to give it the benefit of calling it drama anymore, because I enjoy drama shows. I do like drama shows, and I'm not going to credit this to drama. So, but yeah, so we had that fantastic thing happen. I mean, obviously, after he's refunded Daniel the donations, obviously we still got a few hundred to go. So, guys, please spread the word, right? Eric, US vet, he was in the Navy, all right? So let's get it out there. Let's help him. Let's get that scooter. And then, yeah. But Snowflower, if you're asleep, I hope your dreams are filled with love and tranquility and happiness. You are a star, an absolute star. Actually, I would gobsmacked, actually. Yeah, so yeah, it was an absolute fantastic stream today. We had some really nice people. We had a couple of trolls come in, but that was expected, and they got yeeted. So yeah, and that's expected. I wouldn't expect anything less from people, But don't try to emotionally blackmail people, or don't try to use emotions as a weapon. Don't weaponize emotions, because you will lose hands down. Because with me, it's just basically, I will say one word. Yeet. You are the weakest link. Goodbye. Gone. Yeah. Snowflower is an angel, and I think she deserves every bit of credit. No, but they'll leave you alone because they know they won't get a reaction from you. With me, they still come because, I use certain trigger words like people's names, and they will come, but they get yeeted. I've got some good moderators, and if my moderator's not here, my finger's always on the trigger. It's always on the trigger. That's why I own now. No. If people, at the end of the day, if you make your bed, you lay in it. If you shit your bed or you pee your bed, that's your problem, not anyone else's. So you leave that stuff outside. I know there's a lot of people out there who don't like facts, but hey, newsflash. Real life starts with facts. Simples. The truth will set thy free. Sorry, I got distracted by a picture. What is it? It's really weird that I see a picture of a FN FAL SLR 7.62 millimeter, and I'm like, why did I just lost total. That's that. Okay, that's just given the. That's just yeah. I need to get out more. Oh, a minute. Oh, what's that? Airfix coastal battery. I found that needed a little TLC from. Wait a minute. Is that the? Oh, that's a Devon. That looks like a Devonshire one. That looks like a Devon. Yeah. No, it's a Kent. That's a Kent version. Yeah, because that's a 75 mil. That one. Yeah. Sorry. Keister Bunny, don't shoot. I come in peace. Well, you may come in peace, but you may leave in pieces. Good morning, Keister Bunny. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Wait, what? Malagaza, Las Vegas of the Middle East, with Malagaza booking into. Love it. World's first vacation is destination Times Square. What the hell? Oh God, I don't know. Yeah. So wait a minute. So Marit, since I banned him from my chat, he emails me. Is he still Squid? Is Deuce Boy still emailing you? Wouldn't that constitute harassment when you've told him not to? I mean, yeah, it is actually, because over here, if you refuse access to your property or you state that you want no further contact with anything, there is a law over here that can get you in a lot of trouble if you continue. Don't do that, Squid, because I'll just draw. No, Squid. Stop playing with my. Stop. No. Keister Bunny, why do I recognize your name from someone? Where do I know you from? But nah, don't worry. Everyone is welcome here, Keister, as long as you behave yourself and you're respectful to other people, and you don't bring. Yeah, not since either Saturday or Sunday. Whatever I want. Yeah, he's tried so hard to get into your good books. He is so hard at trying to get into your good books. Oh, Squid, you've been playing. You need to stop playing with your food. Either finish it or throw it out. Oh shit! That's too funny. But yeah, so I mean, like the last motion that he put in, the fact that he is dictating to the judge is so ordered. That bit, I mean, I saw a screenshot of it where it was circled in a red circle. That is good. Yeah, that's. I'm looking forward. I'm looking forward. I mean, there's a possibility that the judge probably saw it and went, you know what, I'm going to wait for other counsel to put their motions in, and then I'm going to let rip. So let's see what happens. This is going to be hilarious. It's going to be hilarious. Yeah, Shizzy Whiz Nuts. He is hilarious. I'll tell you one thing, right? That guy should write books. He should write that stuff. He should put some of that stuff on T-shirts. Oh yeah, that's right, Keisha. Yeah, don't worry about me. I'm bugging all over the place. Yeah, you're welcome to drop some encouragement. Yeah, using carriage internet to harass and gets you a date with a judge. Yeah, well, as far as I'm concerned, Deuce Foreskin can go and kiss my furry ass, and while he's there, he can shave it as well. Yeah. I'm not going to start changing things just because people are making threats and making accusations that it's anti-Semitic. No, there's no ideology or religious hatred anyway. Freaking dickhead. Oh, you can't do that. You can't say that. Oh, that's this. Oh, you can't say that. You can't say this. You can't say that. Oh, yes, I know. Your feelings are hurt. Gulf of Waffle House. Oh, I've heard that they've changed the Gulf of Mexico to the Gulf of America. Okay. So that means the moment you get into the Gulf of America, you are in the... You see, this is why sometimes I hate you, Squid. Oh, is that Borelli? That looks like a Borelli. That looks like a 416. That's a Laporte. I can see that. That shotgun, is that 12 gauge or is that that's a single? That's not auto, semi-auto. That's a double barrel. I know. I'm going to stop. I'm gonna stop looking at this because this is hubba. No, not looking at it. No, I'm refusing to look at it. Shame on you, Squid. Shame on you. Why is it in the case? Get it out. Let it out. Let it show its beauty. Yeah. So yeah, so again, like I said earlier on, so my goal now is to reach 700 plus. Once I've reached 700 plus, I am going to monetize, so I can then start helping other people. He's definitely a special kind of special. That's for sure. I mean, short bus, no. This is definitely short taxi. This is taxi level, yellow taxi, yellow short bus. No, the yellow short bus is for people who have common sense and they actually know the difference between yes and no and right and wrong and bad and good. Yeah, he doesn't know that, so he's definitely in an Uber or in a taxi, one of the two. So yeah, that's my goal now. I know that people are going to try and sabotage that, but I don't really give a crap. They can try it whatever they like. Wow. Keep it going, guys. 4 thumbs down. Wow. Oh my God, I got 4 thumbs down. Oh, it's going to affect me. Oh no, I can't sleep. Oh, what am I going to do? Oh, the heresy. Oh my God, my life is over. I can't. Oh my God. Yeah, whatever. There was a 12 gold. Yeah, I thought semi-auto. Yeah, Beretta. Yeah, I've seen that one. 20 gold. Yeah, Benelli to M2. Yeah, I saw that one as well. Yeah, I saw that one, and yes, I saw that one as well. Yeah, I just saw that one. Yeah. So it's anyway, I'm not going to stay on long. Like I said, I just wanted to get the message out there. I wanted to spread the love. I wanted to get the I wanted to make sure that everyone spreads the link for Eric. Let's get this done. Right? Let's spread the word, spread the love, and let's get this all done. Okay. And let's ignore the hate, ignore the idiots. Because no matter what they do, it's not going to change anything. There's going to be people like me, or like Squid, or like anyone else who are going to point out the wrongs. That we're going to point out the fact that that sometimes, or no, all the time, the truth and facts will always outshine and outwin the bullshit. And has anyone noticed that they're not grifting as much as they did around Christmas before and just after? Has anyone noticed that? Has anyone noticed how quick they've gone on the defense? How quick they've made mistakes? And the fact that Deuce Boy made certain comments and then thought, oh, I was only kidding. No. Yeah, when you say something like that, it means you've done it. I don't believe a word they say. And let's be honest, right? Ever since they've opened their mouth, and that's quite a few months ago, not one factual piece of evidence has come out of there to prove. It's all hearsay. It's all BS. So yeah, try another one, right? And to those people who don't like me or who hate the fact that I call people out as who they are, and I know for a fact, who's out there. Okay, right. Take this little bit of advice. Do upon them that what you don't want to do upon yourself. Because the thing is, when you do something to someone else, you need to be able to get a reaction or affect them in any way. I'm not affected in any shape or form. I will continue to tell people the facts. I will continue to show the facts, and I will call you out on your BS. Simple as. So, on that note, guys, remember, right? Share the link for Eric. Let's complete this. Right, let's do a good thing. Out of all this darkness, there's a small light shining. Let's make that light brighter. And thanks to Snowflower, who is an angel in disguise, and thanks to everybody who supported, today's stream. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. If Squid's going live, yeah, go and check out Squid. All right. I will actually put the link in. Right, because I will, not you, I will do it. Go and check Squid out. Yeah. Okay. And just spread the word. And at the end of the day, like I said, I don't care. Hate and negativity bounce off me. I don't really care. Right. But yeah, my goal is after 700. That's my goal. So now you know my goal. ChatGPT. Oh, okay. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if they grift them privately, schmoozing the same ones. Yeah. I mean, like apparently Dave Richards donated another £200 the other day, but that's his choice. That's their choice. If that's what they want to do, that's their choice. If they want to be taken for a ride, that's their choice. You can't force people or tell people what not to do. You can't do that. You can advise them, suggest it to them, but you can't tell them what to do. Yeah. That's why today's stream got so much hate, because we've achieved something good. That's why we've received those thumbs down, because we did something good. And you know what? I'm happy with that. I'm very happy with that. I am absolutely really happy with what happened today. And my description, when I complete it later on, will show that. That will show. That I can assure you of. But like, guys, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to thank everybody for popping in, coming in. And obviously, you know the drills, arseholes and elbows. Okay, start getting your start putting your clothing back on. Good morning, David. You just came when I'm leaving. Okay, collect all your private belongings and start prepping yourself and start making your way to the exits, because in about 2 minutes' time, everything is going to go yeet. So again, everybody, thank you so much for coming. Thank you so much for the support, for not just for me but for Eric. And please keep the good word going. Keep spreading the word for Eric. Let's help him complete this mission. Right? We've already had one person really go out and help. So let's complete this mission and let's get him the help. Yeah. So on that note, I bid you adieu, and I wish you all the best. Have a good night. Right? Especially like being 3 o'clock in the morning for you, Squid. Right? And you, for you, Aussie, it's going to be in the evening. So on that note, lots of love, lots of thanks. And again, thank you very much for your continuous support. And remember, a smile a day keeps the weird people away.